There we go. Hello. Chat, are you gonna load? There we go. Come on. Get onto live chat so I can see what everybody's gonna say. And boom. Hello everybody and welcome back to potentially the last episode. Maybe the second to last episode, or the penultimate episode of Hogwarts Legacy. We've been playing through so much of it. We're gonna have a lot of miscellaneous missions on the table, so I guess if people really want to see that get cleaned up, we might do that. But I think we only have like 4 or 5 find the entrance to the mine. So I think this is 4 main missions left besides the Indivir Feast. Yeah, that's it. I looked it up. So yeah, it's one more. It's 4 more until the end of the end of year speed. Well, the whole thing. You understand. Which you have to be a certain level for, which was a little weird. You have to be level 36. We are only level 26, so it kind of forces you to do most of the side missions, you know. Which is not exactly something I anticipated on doing, but I will. Can you give me my broom back? Oh yeah, because we're actually stuck. Even though there's the sky there, there's a box over it because of this cave. We got to go back through the cave. Thought I could just fly there. No, you can't. Nothing can be so easy. Hiya. Ow. Hi. Ow. Let me out. Really? How do you do the dash? I keep doing it accidentally. I don't really know how it's done. Anyway. What, that one? Boom. Get the hell out of my way. Please. Yes! Finally!
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
What are you ahhing? Oh, well, that's just great. Never mind. Gotta go around. Sorry. Can't cut over anything. Jeez. Anyway, here we are. Here's the mine.
Not quiet enough.
Oh, shit. You know, I know what you're thinking. Should I absolutely try to murder this child? And the answer might surprise you. Okay, can't do it on that. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Why couldn't I bombard her right there? Okay. First off, I'm not sure why that was happening, but it's not good. We have slash, I guess Expelliarmus is going to be our best bet.
Expelliarmus, I've been fighting since before you were born.
I'm sure that's true. Go get that one. Fringo, multiple of them. Barda, get a few of them. Your Stupefy does damage now. Stupefy does damage. We gotta remember that. Oh my god!
Expelliarmus. Dead.
Confringo, Bombarda.
Die! Oh no. Guten Tags. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Stop avoiding me.
Welcome to what could be the last episode of Hogwarts Legacy. And depending on if you guys want to see me go through all the side missions, I'm definitely, because of what I know is one of the main missions, which is right after this one. Hint, that is why the title of the stream is the way it is. No, that's not good.
I will make you.
Bombarda.
There's another one. Ouchies.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
No.
Was that your best?
Levioso.
Put me down.
Confringo.
That was meant
Nope.
for me.
Levioso.
Enough of this nonsense.
Confringo.
You can't stop
Expelliarmus.
the mist.
Defendo.
Not quite.
No, not that one, you idiot. That one. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Got him. Oh, my goodness. Hey, you. Could you not do that? Oh, gets absolutely smashed. Alright, so, one thing that we can talk about. A new short coming out today. So YouTube hasn't been pushing my shorts out as lately, you know, as far as like within this year. So I kind of stopped doing them. I'm going to start doing them again. So there you go. Our first of a batch of shorts came out today. Good old Bully. It's from the Bully Scholarship Edition. So it's kind of funny. Go watch that now.
This place stinks of Ranrock and his cronies.
How does it stink of him?
Lumos.
I don't think that's how smell works. Damn. It really looked like something would be on there. Depression.
No sign of Lodgok out here. Must
Short
be
always
inside
good.
already.
Yeah, how are you doing today, Verbale? Seadude and Flower are late again. Even though they were already here. So I guess technically they're not late, but they're late to now. What's this way? That's how we're getting out of here, I would bet. Because this game is pretty good at letting you end up where you
Look at the size of this
can.
mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
I know, where are they? You know what? You know what? Maybe we do... Where is it? Oh, that's control momentum. There it is. Maybe we sneak. You're the only one talking, at least. Yeah. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
That actually worked.
Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Just like Gringotts.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's going to be pleased with our progress.
I don't control this at all. So, that's nice.
Yeah, with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Oh, that was kind of neat. I didn't really do too much, but it was cool. Okay. Anyway. So you know what? On to the poll question, which is what potentially. I just want to get a gauge of what people would want. So these aren't necessarily finalists. They're not like these are the only options, right? But of those options, what are you thinking, Verbale? What do you like out of that? Apparently, a lot of people like the Long Dark, which
I wonder where
okay,
these pipes go.
Mike, hello, but I gotta admit something. I launched the Long Dark, got into a basic bitch boy lobby. Well, I say lobby. It's just me. The game is single player. Which I was seeing if the game was single player or multiplayer, so I can bring on the boys. It's single player. I loaded into a world, and that was pretty much it. That's the pulso. So I kind of get like the general gist of the game. Like I only played for like 5 minutes. I didn't play a lot. I didn't fight anything. I searched like one building just to be like, okay, how did the search mechanics work? How does making a fire work? Just so we can skip that little bit when we're playing, so you're not like, so I'm not sitting there in silence being like, okay, how do button work? But other than that, it was all the same. All as normal. But no, it looked pretty cool. What's up here? Oh, I don't have Alhambra 2 or 3. Shiza. There are so many places I could have gotten to. Depression. Anyway. Oh, I don't have where I can run with this. Alright, let's see if we can, like, stealth assassinate some people. Oh my god.
Someone there?
No, no one's here. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. No, 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 no. Oh shit, I thought you were the only guy. Well, I didn't want to go in hot. He doesn't know. Maybe. I don't know if the stealth mechanic works like that in this game. It does! Wow, we're at the very end, and that's the first time I'm figuring that out.
I won't rest.
Yes. Yes. Use. I guess I do want to use it. Let's use it. By the way, that thing I shared in Discord is dope. Definitely buying it at some point. Hi, Sue, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Never mind.
Enough patrol foul. Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
But hello. He shared a game, like a police officer game, which looked pretty cool. Shit.
How nice of you to stop by. Stupid. One less
I can't remember. It's easy to forget, but Stupefy does damage now, so it's even more useful. Ugh. Dip. Get a little space, Shit. Oh my god. Oh great, it's fortified. I don't even know what that means.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
Ugh. Stop beating me. Oh, well, that's just great.
Confringo, Bombarda, Defender, Expelliarmus.
How do you like that, bitch?
Confringo, Bombarda, Defender, Expelliarmus.
Okay, good. All the small time people are gone. Okay. 50 bucks.
Confringo, Defender.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Come on.
Confringo, Defender.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Expelliarmus.
Are you winning, son?
Confringo, Bombarda, Defender.
I don't think so, Dad.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, we're so close. We're so close.
Confringo.
Oh, that's good. That's amazing. Almost finished testing your shadows. Amazing. I've yet to encounter anyone. I guess that's very lucky for you. I will say, like I said, my Assassin's Creed playthrough. Currently, I only plan to go through to Origins, but after that, I might pick and choose like whichever ones people want to see. So maybe Shadows, because Odyssey just looks stupid in my opinion. The Viking one looks okay. There's the forgettable one, like Mirage. I think it's Mirage, where it's kind of like, who even knows what that one's about? I never even heard of anybody playing Mirage. I'm sure people did. I'm saying like no one in my circle of influence ever played it, which is not really a good tell.
Confringo.
Okay, that helped something. Because I've been doing it for a while, lighting these things up. I guess it's just a treasure room. I have to shave me. What? This stream is sponsored by No, it's not. But it'd be really cool if it were. I'll take it. But what? What did you just say? I'm not sure I'm supposed to take that. Last Assassin's Creed I played before this was Syndicate. My face, of course. I just recently shaved. There you go. I don't grow good beards or mustaches like Kevin does. Kevin has an excellent little beard. It's more of like a 5 o'clock shadow plus, but you know what I mean. What's this? I assume I come out of here at some point. Alright, never mind. Accio, not Accio. Confringo. I'm gonna light your insides up and start a fire. Okay, I guess we're going down. Fair enough. Good enough for me. Oh my god, I nearly died.
Accio.
Hold up. You guys just give me a minute. I'm coming down. Don't you worry. He's like, I thought I saw somebody, but I guess it was just my imagination. I have to shave because my hair is dark brown, but for some reason my mustache is bright blonde. You got like that Hulk Hogan thing going on. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of Hulk Hogan from like the late 90s. But look that up. Look that up. All right, what do we do here? They're all just sitting in one spot. I think we can like and just get his attention. Right? We can Batman this. I would take a Gillette sponsorship too.
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Well, shit.
That was uneventful. Ready to fight.
Oh, how do they know? How do they know it was me after that? Ugh.
Your acrobatics will only your spells glide.
No. Bombarda Maxima. Arrogance.
Protego! Stupid one! Confringo!
Oh my god, no.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
Shit.
Confringo!
No. No, non-press roll.
Where does this one lead? The beaten.
Ow.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death.
Oh. Who's late to stream? Oh yeah, she was here. We're talking. Oh, handlebar mustache. It's actually a British company. Oh, that's why I went on to her. It's like, why aren't we talking about Flower's existence? You know, besides the obvious normal reasons, I guess. Okay, it's up there. So why is down here a place I can go?
Revelio.
I guess just this. Alright, cool. Some Quidditch gloves that I don't need, and for some reason they have down here. Usually she's first here. Well, she did message in chat first.
These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Okay, I guess that's just another quick way across the previous system. I don't know, that's how that works.
Another
Oh.
drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I don't know about all that, buddy. I mean, we know that there's a future. There's a book
I can
written
end
about
this
it.
right now.
Like 7 of
I
them.
have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
What? Hold up, Tommy. Give me 1 second. I gotta open this.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
There we go. Lovely. Ah. Anyway, where were we at? Oh yeah, assassination mission. Doom, 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 doom. There's a troll. Holy shit! There's a troll. Sprite, I guess. It is a Sprite Chill Cherry Lime. There you go. There you go.
Go and patrol. I ain't got nothing better.
Did he just say goon and patrol?
Why, it's a grapple, you are. Wait a moment.
I think that guy just said I need a goon and patrol.
Someone there?
Someone is there. Pacificus don't tell us. Heckin' troll, why are you looking out for your boys? He just looks down at him and goes, well, okay, he's dead. Not you, big boy. You're not the one that I want to get the attention of. Huh. Go away. Wait, do you think I can Professor Totalis a troll? There's no way. I would love that though. No, you can't. Alright, that's fine.
This is a waste of my talents.
Oh my god. But I can get that guy. Nobody well, somebody noticed. 2 people noticed, but you know, they didn't see me. They think of my existence as being nearby. Really? You're not gonna keep going?
Someone out there?
Yes.
The
Come on.
area's still clear. If anyone cares.
It's like, what the fuck was that, mate? Come on, come in. Are you shoving each other?
Quiet.
Alright, good.
Too quiet, if you ask me.
No, you're losing goblins left and right, bro. That guy should be easy, because it's just like a, walk up there and grab him. And then it's just 1v1 versus a troll. Come on, buddy. You can come in a little faster. A little faster. A little faster. Come on, man. Yeah, I guess that works.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Oh my god.
Someone's here.
Alright, never mind. It's fight time.
Stop avoiding me.
Okay, well, it got to the 1v1 anyway. Ow, I meant to throw that at you.
Ranrock, we're here to see this.
Oh, Rainrock is actually here, so... Ow.
Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus, Bombarder.
Okay. Where is this asshole? Oh god. Where is he? Oh, he's like popping in and out up there. And I don't like it.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Stupid.
Get him! No! Okay, okay.
Confringo. Bombarder.
He's still alive.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
You know, it's not very good that my strongest attack doesn't really do too much to him. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Protego. Stupid.
No, I missed the rock.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Stupid. Confringo. Bombarder.
Oh, got him. Hey, Dark Vast Lightning Extreme Warrior Celebrity Gamer. I think you've been in chat before. I'm pretty sure I remember you. But hello, hello. Okay, what? What is this? Hey, Flower. We were talking about you. So a German shepherd walks to a post office and asks the postman to send a telegram. Telegram includes bark, 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 bark. Postman reads it, says that'll be 32 cents, and you could add one more bark for the same price. German shepherd considers it for a second and then says, nah, it'd be fucking gibberish. Boo. Boo on you. Boo. I don't even get it. Like, obviously it's like the... Like, I understand that it's the joke on, you know, it won't make sense then because I don't need another bark, but like... Was I supposed to get him to ram through this? How did I get in here?
Revelio.
Oh, caught pillars! I didn't realize I needed to be the one to do that. Oh, that broke everything. Dark lightning or dark for short. Alright, Darky. No, that sounds racist. Alright, Dark. So be it. Oh, he's here! Oh, shit.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
Yes.
I came to stop this. What is this you've brought me?
Not just yet. I think this is going to happen very soon.
It cannot be.
Or can it be?
All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Yes. Oh no! Not Glug Glug. Not Glug Glug. Don't touch him. Or I guess do. I don't really like him anyway. I just dislike you more.
Are you alright?
I will never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you. You're wrong,
True.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us.
Oh no, I don't
As
mean to be
exploit
diplomatic.
us.
I want to kill him.
Astonishing that our ancestors.
You haven't
ever
been here.
trusted
We're
each
doing
other.
we're doing a bad guy playthrough. We have been an asshole this entire game. We are Team Slytherin through and through.
Wasted my time chasing a child
True.
and my little brother.
Oh, okay. I
You
understand.
were
I understand. I
was all
understand.
along.
He meant Glug Glug.
Now,
Glug
I
Glug.
don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind. No! Abracadabra!
This. Oh my goodness. He was trying to kill him. He missed. But what I don't understand. Okay, so in this game for the sequel, actually get voice actors to do the characters, the main characters, because like the options for there's only 2 voice actors for the female, one for the female, one for the male, and you can change their pitch to make them higher pitch or lower pitch, which sounds awful.
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his
But the
brother's
actor
hand.
and the actress are not
No wonder he
extremely
tried so hard
good,
to
or at
reason
least
with him.
I don't think the male voice actor is as good as the female actress, who also is lacking. Now that could be that they
Let's
were
get out of this blasted
told
place.
to act like that, which is possible. But my God, he was like, no, no, please don't. You've already played this game as another house sorcerer. Yes. Well, I didn't beat the game.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map.
I did not beat the game
He and the
previously, but I did
keepers need
play
to
the
know
game
Ranrock has
previously.
that journal and knows where the final
Craftable
repository
saddles.
is.
About time, honestly. I know what you've been doing. You're turning your dark character into a rogue Slytherin sorcerer. Never forgotten that. Okay, good. I just know it's been a little while. What am I doing? Where am I going? What other houses have you played as? Well, technically, I've already physically made. What was that? 1 character per house. Just to have done it. Okay, let's do the Sebastian class because I think that is where we need to go. Where is it? Quest? Oh. That is really stupid. Why did they do it like that? You know what? Doesn't matter. Anyway. There's gonna be 6 new music discs. Nice. But yeah, the only one I played consistently as I was a Hufflepuff, because I think the story actually does work a little bit better that way.
Dying, are we?
That's just a little personal choice. Because not only is Sebastian Slytherin, so like you're supposed to be kind of, you know, adversaries, but you're really not. But most importantly, I think it's pretty cool. Sam Picar's trial. Okay, so we do have what 4 more story missions. Okay, we're just gonna go do this. Is the ear correct? Yes, but I didn't ask you. Oh, I thought I didn't even read the question. There was a question.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark
Why'd you say it like that?
sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
I don't do my best to
Someone
evade
else know
money.
about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet
True.
you. We don't have much time.
I did go to Azkaban.
Solomon wants to leave Belcroft.
But
What?
I haven't been rude to
Leave.
Sebastian because I actually like
Never mind.
Sebastian.
I need
But
to stall
you can
him.
also make,
Buy
to
us
my
time
knowledge,
now.
you can make Sebastian
Please.
evil, and that's kind of what we've been
I shall
doing.
do my best.
So I've been nice to Sebastian, but I've been like influencing him to do bad things.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Let's murder him.
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices.
Don't write so
That's
much,
when I
Kiwi. Don't read my
realized
questions.
something.
It's hard for me
I
to see them
believe the
verbally.
relic
I'm
would only
sorry.
work inside the catacomb.
You heard they're reopening Alcatraz? Nice. What do you mean it's dumb as fuck? Alcatraz was, I mean, besides being a museum for a while, pretty much at least, was probably one of the most secure prisons in the world. How are you going to get off an island that is surrounded by frozen water for half the year? How do you escape the gulag in Russia? You don't. You die. That's escape. Alcatraz, and it hasn't been reopened. It's half asylum, half prison. Into museum island. Yeah, no, it was, but they're considering reopening it. I did hear that. They're considering. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're thinking about it. Who or what protects the Vatican? In what capacity? Like physically protects it? Or has domain to protect it? Because that would be like the Pope and the Cardinals, but the Pope and the Cardinals aren't physically protecting the Vatican. It's kind of like how the president protects the United States, but he's not physically doing anything. Or generals, for that matter. Are you saying like the physicality of it, or just the overarching umbrella? Yeah, we need to get Anne into the catacomb and work out a dark
We
sacrifice.
just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance
whole
if
Vatican.
he's on board.
And we have to
That
keep
doesn't
all
really
of
answer
this
the
from your
question.
uncle. If he goes to the
Physically
headmaster, he could
protecting
be
it.
expelled.
Let me
Or
handle Ominous this
just
time.
like, you know,
As for my
the
uncle,
overarching,
he's not
because
an
that would
honor
be
anymore.
once again the Pope and the
What he
Cardinals are
doesn't know,
protecting
well,
it,
won't hurt us.
but they don't actively protect it. You know.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand.
Physically.
He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Fair enough.
Good luck with Ominous.
Do they have a
Until
special?
we
I'm
meet
sure they
again.
have a
I shall
special
let you know when
name.
the four of us should meet at the catacomb.
Because you'd think like
Look for my owl.
Italian military, but like the Italian military
you
sucks,
soon.
so there's no way that's true, right? It's not gonna be the Italian military. But I'm sure they have like their own name for their guards. But I'm not Catholic and I don't really like the Catholics, so I don't know it. This is once again asking a little bit unfair questions where I actively tell you I do not like the Catholic Church, I do not stand with the Catholic Church, I do not listen to the Catholic Church. And then you go, here's a question about the Catholic Church. It's like, it's a little unfair. It's like me telling you I know nothing about ancient Egypt and you only ask ancient Egypt questions. It's like, well, I don't know. There's no situation where I would know. Because I've actively told you I don't know. You understand? Does that make sense? How do I get down there again? How do I get down there? There is a burn point, but ways. The guards got the Swiss guards. What the Swiss guards? I guess. See, it says it's there. Oh no, that's Mum's the word. This one, anatomy wing. Astronomy wing. But none of them are the right one. But none of them bring me to where I need to go. Why does it light up this one? I don't understand. There was a fire there, but you can't access the fire? What's the point of having the fire then? Even though it says it's in the astronomy wing. I guess I'll go to the lowest point that I can, which is here. That's all I got. Anyway, sorry, what were we saying? Only president I know that physically fought for his country was George Washington. That, okay, while actively being president, nobody has. So, Washington did, Eisenhower did, because he was a general. Before that, feckin' hell, there's several military presidents. Ulysses S. Grant was one, and I think there's one or two other ones. He was never, I don't think he was ever actually in the military, but Theodore Roosevelt was very similar to that aspect. We don't have much American residents that do much that type of action. No. Would you say your favorite house was again, Lemon? Probably Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff's pretty solid. They get a lot of shit for things that's not just simply true, or people forget why they're cool. Is their main thing is like loyalty, and that would probably be the #1 thing for me. So I like them. I mean, I prefer blue, so like I guess in a vacuum, Ravenclaw. But Ravenclaw is a cool name, but they're also who's a cool Ravenclaw besides like Luna? You know. Pope is not an authority on God. Very much not. No. At least not in my opinion.
My parents visited.
Catchy name, Lemon. That's what they call the old school cars nowadays. Oh. Fucking pick a direction, mate. It's up here, right? Yeah, it is! Yay!
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, Grant did. Knew Theodore counts as a military soldier? Did he? I don't think he actually served in the military, but maybe he did. Was the first Pokemon in the Pokedex? See, Pikachu's like 13. Even though he's probably the most famous one. Bulbasaur's like 4. Charmander's like 3. I think. So I think... My only guess could be Squirtle. But I don't think it is Squirtle. Because Bulbasaur's like 2 or 3. Charmander's like 4. Because I think the starters are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can only... Rhydon? Is it Rhydon? Why would Rhydon be #1? That doesn't make any sense. Even William Henry Harrison, the 9th president. Nice. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And that is true. That is fact-checked true. He did die, like, right afterward. I'm not much of a Pokemon guy. That is a Kevin question. Kevin is deep into Pokemon, you know? He'd probably know that. He's actually filled out the Pokedex. Dude, yes, Vakadabra. Sorry, I thought you meant the first Pokemon ever created, which is Rhydon. Rhydon was still the first Pokemon ever created? I did not know that.
I hope Professor Fig
That
got
seems
my
pretty
own.
weird.
I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the
Hello,
hour I
EJ.
received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
You are short.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
I don't know what to say tonight. What do you mean, like the normal stuff? Flower? What's wrong with no? You don't know? Why would I know that?
Professor, you received my owl.
I gave you
Ranrock
my
has
guess.
The last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Fuck!
Surely this changes.
I was
things.
half right.
Ranrock has Bragbor's
No!
journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept
I knew the right answers, but I had them in the wrong order.
All of this. He didn't know what we were containing.
Okay, so Verbale, for clarification, oh, bye, see, dude. For clarification, Verbale, I did look it up, but my answer was it was the 3 starters are #1, 2, and 3, which they are. But the order I said was Squirtle, Bulbasaur, then Charmander. It's actually Bulbasaur, Squirtle, then Charmander. So I literally got 1 wrong. Damn it. Noob, I played one Pokemon game ever. Once again, you're asking me questions of that I know that I wouldn't know. There's no reason I would know that. It's like, oh, you've played one Pokemon game and you saw the anime 18 years ago? What's the first... who is the god Pokemon? It's like, there are god Pokemon? I know that they exist because I've heard a friend talk about them, but I don't know what even their names are. Anyway, what'd you say, Dark? While we have not yet met the same dragon again that attacked the Mystic Cart, we can still talk about dragons. Have you heard or seen any that okay, I have seen How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm worried because I was younger when the original movie came out, and I watched it, and it was awesome, and I loved it.
Isadora told Bragg
so I'm a little bit worried
magic when she asked him to build a container.
Always my questions are bad. It's not that you're asking bad questions.
Isadora
I want to get this clarified. I want to clarify. It's not that you're not asking bad questions. You just so happen to always ask questions that I know literally nothing about, and they're a little unfair.
And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
But why are you so worried about the new live-action movie? Because a lot of new live-action movies have changed certain parts of the originals, and they suck every time you change it. It's not even like necessary changes, like, oh, this is live-action, we have to change it, because we physically can't do it in real life.
A nuanced ability to interact with beasts.
That's what I was saying, Flower. It's like sometimes they change things that just they don't need to at all.
Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own.
No, I don't.
Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
Exactly.
An exceptional level.
It's like me saying, "Oh, I'm not a mechanic at all," but Kevin is, and you go, "What's the eighth part of an engine?" I'm
I
like,
suppose we should
what?
begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley.
A rough
has been
estimate of
keeping an eye
Ford's
on me.
car output by 1912.
Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise
32,000. It
concerns
can't be a
with
lot because
Professor
cars
Bragg.
weren't very big at that point.
I shall see you near the coast.
Even
Perhaps
after,
then
even
you
at
can tell me a little
1912,
more about
it
the
still wasn't
memories
very
of
big.
Isadora that you witnessed.
And Ford still wasn't very big in the market just yet. They were right on the cusps of it. So, fuck, that's it. What's the question, Flower? So no, like, once again, Verbale, asking what is the first Pokemon in Pokedex, really, pretty good question. I would like to say that I got pretty damn close. I got one off, so that I feel like that's pretty good. I got the second Pokemon in the Pokedex. But yeah, it's like, I would know that. You want to ask me a Dragon Ball Z question, or Attack on Titan, I know those. Like, I asked, actually, I don't really remember too much of Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's like, you know, I don't know, there are definitely things I do know about, but I would probably still get a good question wrong. Diameter of the Earth in miles. Verbale, we're talking about this. I'm not a geologist, man. Like, I don't have a degree, I don't have a master's degree in geology. Fuck. I don't know how much. What, crust is like, what, 11,000 miles or something? I mean, I'll give you a guess. I can give you a guess, but there's no way I would know that. You don't even know that. You had to have looked it up. There's no reason you would know that because your country doesn't even use miles. You use kilometers. So you can't insult me for not knowing it when you also didn't know it. Anyway.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb.
56,000. I don't
to
know.
join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Yay. Either way, they do have the same design for the dragons. That is true. That is true. I'm not as worried about them. You're so bad. Okay, Verbale, for the love of God, I need you to understand this. There is no way I would know that. You're so bad. You're so terrible at this. There is no fucking reason I would know that. There is no God-given reason why I would just know that offhand. I am not a geologist. Around 8K. Sure. You know what? Looking that up. How many... It is about 8K. It's slightly less. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can ask you questions about how not to lose 2 world wars. How do you feel about that? General knowledge. That is not general knowledge. Mind you, in some of these questions, you've asked me in kilometers, which you know my country doesn't use. Red fire is the least hottest, while blue fires are the #1 hottest. Yeah, there's like orange in there. Oh no, I think I know you're doing it to get a reaction out of me, which is fine. Like, you know, that shit happens. But it does make me angry, probably more than it should, when, cause I think I'm a probably average to above average intelligence, right? Like I'm pretty good at trivia, I'm pretty good at all that kind of shit and that kind of stuff. But especially when someone asks me a question that is kind of ridiculous, and I don't know it, and I get insulted for it. It's just like, I don't like being insulted when it's so obvious that there's no reason that anybody would normally conceivably know it, right? Like here's a good example for what happened for Ballet. Remember when you asked me how many bonds there were, and I said there's no way I would know that because I'm not British, and then you said there were 5, but there were actually 9, meaning that you didn't even know the real answer? It's like, I'm not saying you don't look up the answer to these questions, but I am saying you can't really insult me while you are the one looking them up, or you also get them wrong. It just, I don't know, it bothers me.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with.
Nice.
Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Indeed. The gun rant over KOTOR, as you're slaying people, was hilarious. I should have used a blaster.
Revelio.
Find the clue. I'm gonna assume it's that.
Confringo.
I don't know the answers to 99.9% of the questions he asks.
I believe I know what must be done.
And that's just that's what is even more sad about my reaction, is they're not bad questions in a vacuum, right? Like I said, they are good questions in a vacuum, but not everyone is gonna know every question. And it's not even that I don't know it. It's not even like you lost, got him, maybe next time. It's that you insult me for it. Like that's it, Verbale. It's like, well, you fucking idiot, you don't know the diameter of the Earth off the top of your head in 5 seconds? It's like, what? I didn't realize I was on a fucking game show. I want to call in a friend. Can I call in a friend? I know people who are geologists. I know one guy who's a geologist. But it's like, I know one guy who would know that. I don't. You want to ask me about engines? I don't know anything about engines, but I can call up Kevin. I can guarantee you, because he's built multiple by hand, he would know it. Well, he's also a registered mechanic, so that helps too. But, like, you know, he would know it. I don't. What was the name of the first car ever produced? Why would I know that? Why would I possibly know that? We get to ride hippogriffs. That is true. That is really cool. I did wish I could ride a dragon. I want you. I think there was a DLC mount that I have. That's the undead horses. What are they called? You see them at the very beginning. Oh God. Depends on which car company and from which countries. Well, I'm saying like that was just a make believe question. Like in a vacuum, like I said, it's a good question. It's just I know for a fact. Verbali has asked questions after I've already told him I know nothing about the subject, and then I'm saying before the question is asked, not afterward. I go, I know nothing about this topic, and then he asks a question about the topic, and I'm like, I don't ask Dragon Ball questions. Actually, you did once, and I got half of them right. Actually, I got more than half of them right, but I didn't get all of them right. So you have asked Dragon Ball questions, but that's not really the point. It's just to get the overall idea. Ask a Harry Potter question. That's very topical. It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem.
What are the undead horses called?
I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby.
Oh God.
They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Don't watch this freak shows? Okay. I guess they're not really in your native language, so I guess there's a lot of American movies you wouldn't watch.
Have you ever subdued a Graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Great. If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough.
Where was Harry Potter filmed?
When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the mat chamber.
Doesn't mean that people will watch them. I'm just, like dubbed anime for instance, I watch more of my animes in Japanese. For the most part, there are very few that I don't. There are some, but there are very few that I don't. So it's like, even if there is a dub, that doesn't mean people will watch it. What did horse you speak of? Thestrals, that's right, Thestrals. That is, in fact, a deep first world problem. They're not giving us unlimited coffee anymore? God. Someone's drinking all the coffee. Yeah, where are the Harry Potter movies filmed? I'm assuming a mix between London and Scotland.
Someone's going to regret.
Because, the actual movie takes place in Scotland. But I'm sure they did a lot of their filming in England. I mean, if you say, like, oh, it was actually done in Los Angeles, I'll be like, that's pretty fucking weird, because everyone that worked on the movie was British, but, okay, I mean, probably. A lot of British people do come over here for work, so it's possible.
The lower or upper Hogsfield?
That would just be my guess.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. This must be the place. These rocks have seen better days.
Yep, that's right. Hogwarts is in Scotland. That's where we are currently, and Harry is from. Well, he's not from London. I forget where he is from, but it's like a subdivision, I guess you would say. It's one of those like towns connected
well,
to the
over
town.
the
He's
shore.
never actually been
Show yourself.
to London. Yeah, I don't think he's ever been to London before he goes to. Oh, you're a big boy. Oh my god! Dodged, nerd. Oh, look at that lightning strike, bitch! Ow.
Can't we talk about this?
Okay.
Take much more of this.
So that's pretty annoying that didn't stop him.
Confringo, Defender, Expelliarmus.
You know what, bitch? You're telling me I can't do...
Confringo.
Okay. Oh, he's down. How about we stop shifting the blame? I don't think Mike understood what I was answering. I said probably in London, or is it some scenic, or they did some shots in Scotland. He goes, "That's the entire country." I go, "No, London is not the entirety of England." What? Either London or Scotland. It's like that's a country and one town. I don't think that's the same thing at all. Yeah, can we like? No, we cannot skip this. You said between. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I said either in London or in Scotland. How are you supposed to do this?
I didn't think I could take much more of this. Expelliarmus, Defender. Confringo.
How much brother does Son Goku? How many brothers does he have? You might get this wrong because there is a character that looks like he is a brother, but he's not. He has one brother, and it's Raditz. The only in any canonical version of the story only has one brother, and his name is Raditz. Turtles does exist. Turtles looks like Goku. Turtles is not related to Goku at all. He is not related. Without the killing curse? I thought the killing curse was connected to this quest. Either way, we need to go get more Wiggle potions. Fair point. He is the smartest. I'm not saying I'm the smartest. I never said this. Well, I'm getting blamed for things I never did. Not again. Now let's go here so we can teleport back.
This place has seen better days.
Yeah, it has. Yes, indeed it has. Anyway. Oh, either way, I need to do it. Wow, of course he knows the free question. What does that even mean?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, what's up, dude? Killian
You there?
Hemsworth.
Might you be able to assist?
No. Freak. But you know, knowledge never hard. What? I think I'm being. I think that we're throwing some shade here that doesn't need to be thrown. You know, I have a suspicious feeling that I am being. You're like, wow. You know the anime question, even though I already told you I actually know about that anime. It's weird, isn't it weird that you know the things that you know about and don't know the things that you don't know about? I'm sorry. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You get it.
Mine now, guys.
I should think a house elf doesn't work as hard as me.
Hi, kitty.
Sometimes I have to.
Need more healing potions. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Verbale, people are gonna know facts about interest. Yeah, I mean, I'd say like Verbale. I didn't expect you to actually ask a Dragon Ball question because I told you I know about Dragon Ball. It's like, of course, I was gonna know the answer to the question that of the thing that I know about. I mean, that's pretty normal. It's more so that you that it just either by chance or on purpose you've asked questions that I've actively said I do not. Before you ask the question, I'd say I don't know anything about that subject. So when I say I do know something about this subject and you ask, yeah, I will know it. Bitch didn't open up his shop. What an asshole. Double or nothing, Kiwi? Well, what do I stand to gain? What do I stand to lose? You didn't say how much. You just said for the jackpot.
Hello
Get this
there.
question right.
In
I
the
got the
market for
question right,
potions, are we?
but you didn't tell me what I stood to win. So now I don't know if double or nothing is worth it or not. It probably is, but I don't know that it is.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Okay.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Ooh. Alright, cool.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Yes or no, risk it. But even, okay, that's not fair, because even at a casino, before you say double or nothing, they tell you what you've already won. You can't go, I can't tell you what you've won, just double or nothing. It's like, no, you have to tell me what I've won first, so I know if double or nothing. If you go, it's $2, I'm gonna be like, I don't care to double or nothing for $4, so sure, I'll double or nothing. But if you say it's like 50, I probably wouldn't do it. 7. Yeah, I'm not too worried about 7, so I'll double or nothing. That's fine. I'm not gonna bat an eyelash too much at €7. Not that I don't appreciate €7, but it's not gonna kill me, you know. Not a big risk taker. I would rather. It's not that. I just would rather know what my risk is. Yeah, I'm not playing Russian roulette with you. That's not how this works. Alright, I got back up above 5,000.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
You can't fail this. How long did the 1911 stay in service as standard issue? So it was standard issue during the back end of World War I into through Korea and into Vietnam. After Vietnam, it kind of went out of style, but people could still use it. So I would say, you said standard issue, which is going to be the point of the question, but I am going to point this out, that there were people who used it beyond it being standard issue. I know that's not what you were really asking, which is why it's not truly relevant, but there were people who used it afterward. Alright? So I think for standard issue, Vietnam was in the 60s. World War One it didn't really become standard issue at the end of World War One. It just existed at the end of World War One. So we'll say like early 1920s.
Might you have a moment for a worried wizard?
About 40 years. I couldn't give an exact number, but I'd say about 40 years. Maybe like breaching on 50. Like it might be like 49 or something like that. I don't know if it hit 50, but
likely this astronomy
somewhere in that range, the 40s range would be my guesstimate. Do we have the mission? Vietnam ended so it started in the 60s, right? Because Korea's in the 50s. Ooh. And let's go ahead and do the trial, but we have to do Shadow of the Relic, which I think is the one we've been waiting for. But we got plenty of time. Oh yeah, we're only an hour and 20 minutes in. Alright, here we go. What's up, big boy? Lightning bolt. No, not that one, not that one. To the Grenada invasion in the 80s. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it ended right after. I thought it went out of service right after Vietnam. I didn't know it going to the 80s. What job does Cyril have? What is a Cyril? What is a Cyril? Did you spell something incorrectly? Possible. Okay, that's not great, but it's not terrible either. Why can't I... Okay, you can't curse it. That's mean and cruel. Fuck this thing. Let me Crucio it. I'm the bad guy. I don't give a shit about animals. Let me be the bad guy. Dude, fuck off for 10 seconds, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. The job from Corinne. What is a Carolyn? Oh, fuck this thing.
Confringo! You are going to help me.
I don't know his English name. I don't even know what the hell you're talking. Once again, Verbale, asking questions that you aren't even in my language. Like, what? How would I know this? What is Cyril? I thought you meant Cyrodiil. I thought you were talking about fucking. I thought you were sitting here trying to talk about Cyrodiil, talking about Elder Scrolls. It's like they don't have a. That's not like a specific job. Krillin. Oh! Oh, Krillin! In Dragon Ball. Oh, he's a cop.
The castle must have been quite.
Oh, my bad. Kirin is his Japanese name. I should have known that. I don't know Cyril. I don't know. I've never seen his name be Cyril. I have heard his name be Kirin. But Krillin, he's a cop.
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Nobody will miss.
Ow. Oh, cool. We got a new pet. Yeah. He's not very fluffy, but you know he's pretty cool. You know, just casually. Does he do anything, I wonder? Ow. I didn't even know I could.
Ah, there you are. Time to go a little quicker.
Well, he's actually not extraordinarily fast in comparison to a broom, but he's pretty cool. Never Dragon Ball again. Sucks.
Whether you like it or not.
I didn't say you had to ask Dragon Ball related questions. It was just an example of something I actually knew about. But I appreciate that, Verbale. You even added a little bit more on top. Tacos all around. I do appreciate that. But like I said, it was more of an example of something I knew about. Oh my god! I'm gonna die! It was in this moment. He knew. He fucked up. Ow. Oh, I didn't actually do much damage. Shut up, Kiwi. What? Wait. What did I do? Where am I going? I'm going here to go back to the map chamber, right? To the pensive chamber. Oh, the place I was. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Rookwood, don't go down easy.
That was down here.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I kind of thought you were going to stop automatically. But oh yeah. from tomorrow, things will be different. What does that mean? Oh no. So yeah, I don't. What does that mean? No sun invasions. You see that joke right there? I like that joke. You will see. Are we just changing
Perhaps
how we're doing?
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about
I am
the
not.
power
Or I guess I
you
am as I
need
seem. You're
to
just stupid.
protect.
You don't realize who I am.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
No, I don't like. Things will be different.
Oh.
Things will be different. I'm not sure how that's gonna shake out, but I guess we shall see. For, of all things, Resident Evil. Yay, a tier. What are people wanting so far? Still very much to Long Dark, though Halo got a vote or two. It's not an invasion, not tomorrow. Oh, so the invasion is coming. It's just not tomorrow. Got it. Got it.
Hello? Isadora?
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 Isadora? She was a serial killer.
Mr. Morgan,
Wow, what Lego set? What are you building? You might have mentioned it, I don't remember.
Mr. Morgan.
He's under the Imperius curse.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
You what? Oh, you've got to go. Alright, well, you have a good night for ballet. Oh yeah, another pensive. And you have a good night, I guess. You be good.
I need you to return to your common room. All right?
I guess. Jeez.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? We won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Oh, bitch is dead. The killing curse.
She's alive.
She is not. They cross the beams. You never cross the beams. Pensive artifact. Huh. Well, that was interesting. They murdered that woman. I mean, she kind of deserved it. I guess it was like a more of like a police killing, you know? They don't exactly have beanbag rounds. They kind of just had to do it. Sup, dude?
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
Ooh, under
It is.
Hogwarts.
You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us.
I know why it happened,
to prove
too.
themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and
I know exactly why it
the
happened.
responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will.
Now we're
But the
only one
repository
away from
is
getting back to
protected by powerful
1.38.
ancient magic. To enter,
So, if
must
anybody
craft
wants
a
to, if
special
anybody
wand
watching this
from
has
the
to
4
subscribe,
artifacts
if you'd like to
you
do so,
found above our pensives.
you can re-increase the number back to where it
repository is
was.
safe from Ranrock
But,
for now.
yeah, I know
If
exactly
he
what
is,
happened.
as you suspect, capable of using the power
Okay,
of
so he
the
goes
other
like
repository,
1.34.
I fear
No, it
he
was
will
not.
be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand.
It was at 1.38.
Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will
We
help
went
me.
down,
Another
not up.
Ollivander. I'm not surprised, as I am sure he will tell you. This wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late.
Not?
If Ranrock really is
Shut
going
up,
to try
dude.
to drill below Hogwarts,
We
we'll need all
can't
the
let him
help
do
we
that
can
because
get.
Hogwarts.
All right,
Yeah, I get
Professor.
it.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you. You're just reiterating things we already knew. So, the reason why it happened, and like I'm going to say this with the added bit of, people come and they go, right? That's what happens. That's that. Life goes on. People move on. People do all these things. We lost 3 subscribers technically. There really was only 1. But we lost 3 subscribers yesterday because it was Eleanor unsubscribing on all 3 of her accounts. I did not ask her to subscribe on all 3 of her accounts. She did that, but that is why. She also left the Discord, so she did previously mention that she's going to stop watching live streams. So I guess if you're going to commit yourself to not watching the one thing that we really do,
never stopped me before.
then I guess I get it. It just happens.
Sebastian has gone too far.
Yeah,
he saw
who knows?
what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay
Stop
here.
saying it like that.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry,
wouldn't you?
Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
He's blind. How is he supposed to do
I'm glad
that?
you're here.
Are you glad I'm here? I've done nothing but harm to your friendship.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You did agree. And it did save your friendship, so, you know, devil on your shoulder
You did
here.
agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Yeah, it turns out that in a catacomb,
Sebastian
is
must
a bunch
not
of dead
be in
people.
his right mind.
Well, absolutely not. But that's kind of what I've been crafting this entire time, Nominus. It's kind of been my goal.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to
yeah,
face
too.
worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio!
There it is. What? Oh. So I guess it resets that, but everything I've grabbed in here is already gone.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Oh my goodness.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Cool. There's another one down.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Hey, there we go. That wasn't too bad, was it? Well, shit. Oh, I thought that was another one bursting out of the ground. Buddy.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Bombarda!
Well, shit. Sebastian, you asshole, what are you doing?
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh, this guy didn't either. Oh no. Well, guess I'm taking the fight to you.
Confringo!
Hey, wait a minute. Never mind.
Bombarda! Defender!
Oh yeah, that's the shit. Look at that.
Defender! Fringo!
I exploded it like the Death Star.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Nebula!
There's another one down.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender!
And magic gone. Alright, jeez.
Hold on a moment.
What?
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi.
When it comes to
And
theatrical
Sebastian
horses, they seem to be
somehow
kind of
created
mythical horses.
Not
That
exactly.
a headless horseman,
He's controlling
Demons,
them.
plus Grim Reapers would
This
ride.
is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi
And they
is
have
incredibly
wings.
difficult, but
They can
controlling
fly.
them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When
Yeah?
Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to
I
get
think
to
that's the
Hogwarts.
least of our
I
worries,
must
buddy.
get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Alright, onwards, Toph.
Be careful.
Hey, Sebastian. How you doing, buddy? We need to talk. Ow.
Bombarda, Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Nope.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
There we go. All of my problems solved again. I assume this way. I don't remember. Well, I was right. Hi, Sebastian. Speaking of Grim Reapers, think about Grim Reaper from Family Guy. I mean, fair enough, but why? I haven't watched Family Guy in years.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that's just great, isn't it?
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Bone stairs.
Sebastian.
So, buddy, I see you're surrounded by, your new friends.
Isn't this incredible?
Is it?
Sebastian.
I told you. The relic is the answer.
Is it?
I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control?
But your sister's still gonna die.
The Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic.
Solomon.
We didn't say the name of it.
The relic.
Yeah, you kind of fucked us there, buddy.
You'll pay for this.
Ooh, do it. Do it. Do it.
Accio.
Dust this bitch.
I'm ending this now.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Send the hand. Confringo.
Leviosa incendiar.
Boom! That's right. I might as well be fucking Thor, bitch.
Protect us.
I am protecting you, you foolish
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
Man, imagine getting bodied by two teams in a grave site. This isn't even like fair. This is just straight up gang warfare. Look at you're attacking me and not Sebastian. This is your fault. The moment you came to this fucking school, everything's gone wrong. It's like, you would be right. I am the problem. Just so happens I'm also the solution. Oh my god. You're also trying to actively murder students, by the way, so like, you can't do that.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda.
Get out of my way, I'm coming through. Lightning bolt! Man, that didn't kill him. Murder him! There we go. I am the law.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Like super death. Oh shit. Well, you've just murdered the last Man, we could have done that at any point. So, we murdered your uncle. I see this as an absolute win. Man, if only a single competent adult could have stopped this. I thought she was gonna launch it at him.
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
Like me, or like Anne, like who are you mad at here? You talking about yourself? Because you've done the right
Let's get
thing.
out of here.
I mean, I'm still here, dog.
I can't let him leave.
You want to talk about it? I think you did great.
Sebastian, wait!
I said wait, I'm in front of him. Sebastian, wait, no, don't leave. So do I get to kill your sister now? Because, like, obviously she's on the opposite team. And if you're not with us, you're against us. Maybe ominous. Maybe we can turn ominous to the dark side. Think so? You like that? Are we the Sith
Stop,
now?
Sebastian. Hold on.
Or here, I'll be like the Lord of the Sith, and you can be like my second in command. How do you like that, huh? No? We at least think about it? Sebastian. Sebastian tried to save sister. Sebastian doesn't like uncle. Uncle tried to stop Sebastian. Sebastian kills uncle. There you go. There you go, Mike. You're all cut up. That is about it.
What is it?
I mean,
why wouldn't you stop?
Look at that power
I was
stance.
calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life.
Yeah.
He attacked us.
Yeah.
I had to use the killing curse.
You did.
You know I did. If
Yeah,
I
I
hadn't
did.
known how to cast it.
He did attack us. You had no choice.
He did attack us. You had no choice.
Yeah.
It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
Yes,
You did. I would have done the same. If I knew how.
I could teach you.
You could. No time like the present.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it.
Oh, I usually do.
Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
Oh, trust me, buddy. It is. Everything has been leading to this point.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
That we can do. That we can certainly do.
Levioso.
Shit. Shit. The game wouldn't let me. Hey, you. Thornback. Have at ye. Well, there we go. I have hey. Not that. That. Yeah, you can't kill Sebastian. They gave you Chinese firecrackers. I go there to Ollivander's, and he's like, immediately, like, just no pause. He's like, what the fuck did you do? Like, this one is casted Avada Kedavra. What the hell is wrong with you? And you're like, you know, shit happens, brother. The only thing I've ever killed was a spider so far. I mean, just give me some time. I do think that it's a bit weird for the game. Wizard, please. But I think it's a bit weird for the game to give you an unblockable instant kill attack.
I hope you can.
I mean, I guess the thing is that it takes forever to redo, but it's a guaranteed one-hit kill on at least one thing. I had to murder that. No, it's like, yeah, one thing for 5 minutes you get to completely instant kill, no matter what.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander.
It's unblockable.
I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes. Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming.
Yay.
He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted. That you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Oh. You done in there, buddy? No. 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 What's happening? Well. That is... I can hear it working in the background. No. Well, scheiße. That didn't work. I thought if I just went, not right now, it might have redone it. Shit. Ugh. Fine. Error occurred. Game is already running. I've only clicked it once, so it really shouldn't have been running. But there you go. Come on. Game is already running. Fucking launch the game. Okay. Okay, you know, let's reset. Can't quite fit the when he crashes. Yeah, I love that for me. That's just great. That's just fantastic. That is amazing. It's what I love. I put it in my veins, and I love it in my bones. Oof. Come on. So the game is now refusing to post. That's a problem. That is... Huh. Well... Unexpected. Oh, wait a minute. back. We're back. Gotta get... No, the PC is fine. If you heard the specs of my PC, you'd be like, how the fuck do you have any problems ever? That's not all, folks. We're right here. Oh, I thought it was... Oh my god, there we go. There it is. No, it's still kicking. I bet if you knew what you didn't know, he would. What? Yeah, I don't need a new computer. My computer is actually pretty baller, all things considered. Like, it's not like top tier, of course, but it's pretty damn good. What I need is my internet provider to get good. So if he wants to pay to install like an internet tower
if you might be able to help me with
next to my house,
Yes.
sure.
Professor Fig sent
That is
an
expensive,
owl informing me
far
that
beyond
you'd be
anyone's
coming.
means.
He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Hi, Flower. Welcome
my.
back.
How extraordinary. Remarkable design.
See, that's what
I will
happened.
be honest,
The game
I
crashed
have
because of
never crafted a wand
Flower's
in this
incredible
Repaired broken
power
wands, of
coming
course,
back to
but
the
this is
stream.
something else
Couldn't handle
entirely.
both at the
Keeping
same
me on
time.
my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Why do I need a special wand? I do think I don't know what the purpose of getting a better router would be, or potentially a better router. So I might buy a router and hope that for some reason it acts better than the router that they installed naturally. And maybe that will be significantly better, you know? Instead of having the Spectrum router, we get our own... What is going on with my eyes?
It is done.
Then yeah, maybe it'll all be better. Ooh, what the hell is that?
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves
You are
a
yet to try the
unique
simplest
purpose.
fix? What, to
I
get a
doubt you
brand
shall
new
find
router
much
that's
use for it
not from
otherwise.
Spectrum? Then yes. Yes, I guess that is the one thing I haven't
understand.
done.
Thank you, sir.
Because I didn't think they would matter. I didn't think that'd be such a big difference, but I guess maybe it is. They don't... A new router wouldn't provide you more internet.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves.
I know the killing curse now. I would dip you in the ends, buddy.
Oh, come. No need for such theatrics. In light
Plugging the
of
PC
what
directly?
Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our
I can't.
interests are
It's
aligned.
not mathematically possible from
Our
where
interests
it is and
will
where I
never
am.
Be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours?
No.
The final repository belongs to wizard kind.
True.
We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
Yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance.
From who? You or me?
Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Always? Like when you were a child? I've been abducted. I've been kidnapped. I've been Tommy napped. He has lost a packet. What? I get 2 gigs up and down from Google. I've never thought about Google Internet. That's actually a really good shout. Maybe I...
Rookwoods don't go down easy. You will not survive this. Expulso! You're going to regret that.
You won't live to regret that.
Confringo!
You're no match for me.
Oh shit.
Potato! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender! Potato!
You will pay for your deeds.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Come out before I find you.
What do you mean, come out before you find me? I'm right here.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Nikola Tesla should have been able to release it to the world for free.
Expelliarmus! Potato! Defender! Bombarda!
Like he had wanted to.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You're a chicken. I mean, if you're giving me the option of having enough, yes. Will I pay for it? I don't have. I mean, I do have money actually. I'm somewhat rich.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Will you hold still?
No, why would I ever do that?
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Hey, hi, Amok.
You should have joined me.
How you doing? You know, how Kevin's, oh! Come on, of course I'm in red.
Well done for a child.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender!
I probably... Where his router is in his house isn't the same where mine is, so he might be directly connected, but I physically cannot do that. That is not an option that I have available to me. I wish it were, but it's not. Based on where my room is, where it has to be. Speaking of Avada Kedavra, fuck! I was trying to switch to it. This is your fault, Amok. No, it's not. Try again. How? Yeah, I don't know how far his router is. I've never seen his router. Is it on the ceiling or something? Mine? No. Okay, so the wires that run through your walls, right? There are some that can run internet, and there are some that cannot. All 4 of the ones that are in my room cannot transfer internet. The ones that are in the, well, essentially what is our living room does run internet, so that's where it has to be. It has to be there. I mean, unless we want to run new cables, which I would do, once again, in a vacuum. In a vacuum, I would do that, but it's not something I could just, like I said, just go ahead and do at whim.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You're going to regret that.
Am I?
You're only delaying the
Maybe.
inevitable. I'll make you wish you had back in mind.
Want to look out!
Expulso!
Stop stupid one! Confringo!
Look what you've done! You
Ow.
Confringo! Bombarda!
You're down on dangerous ground. Will you hold still? Don't you recommend you try me further?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You will pay for your deed.
Got him.
Agility.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, I probably should do that. I might just get a new router, because I'm sure whichever one they have given me probably isn't super strong, and that could be a problem. We've already said that, Flower, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Stupid what you can do. Good job, it's time to even the odds.
That's right. I wanted to kill you. Unforgivable bitch.
Let's play.
Too slow. That's the best. Get, I shall end you.
Confringo! Defender!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid one!
No!
Not that one. Alright, well that works.
Now you're just getting on my nerves. I know your kind.
Confringo!
Not that. No! Aim at that guy. So leave these two.
Confringo! Defender! Imperial! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incipio!
You're giving somebody to go after.
I thought you'd at least hold your own.
Confringo!
Well done, child.
Oh, that's Rockwood. I didn't realize he was actually on the field. Brother, what are they doing to me?
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Confringo!
Avada Kedavra!
Yes! You use an Xbox 360 controller? No, I use a Xbox One S controller. I murdered him.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over.
I murdered that
I
man.
need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I
What?
need to get back to the map chamber and tell
I mean,
Fig what's happened.
What are you saying what to? What is the what for? Did I murder that man? Because I did. He is dead. And he ain't never coming back.
Perhaps not the best.
Didn't hear. I use an Xbox One S controller. Ghost White, if you're curious. Me, Sebastian the Undercroft. You know what? That... Wait, what did I just do? The final repository. Ooh. Here, we'll meet Sebastian the Undercroft. Nope, that one. No. Hogwarts. There we go. Okay, yeah. I've been choosing white and not a cool color. A cool color like what? I don't want a red one. I wouldn't. A blue one looked okay. All the other colors looked kind of gross. The only other one would be black, but I don't know. I don't like black controllers. I prefer the white ones. It's because I had a white one for so long. The one I bought previous to this one was also ghost white. The one I've been using, well, since the channel began. Let's make sure that I'm on point. We have technically 4 more missions, main missions left now. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
That happened today.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What?
You don't like black
Turn
color?
me in.
Not on my controller.
Happened.
My mouse
I'll
is
give
black.
You some time to think, Sebastian.
My new mouse is black. How about that?
Turn me in.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened.
Are you black amok?
I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong?
He attacked you. He tried to kill you.
I didn't mean to. Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you.
No, he doesn't.
I need to be with Anne.
But does Anne want to be with you?
Don't worry,
Yeah,
Sebastian.
I'll talk to him.
I
Doesn't
shall
mean
speak
I'll
with
say the
Ominous.
right thing.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly.
I want you to think that.
No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Yeah, poor Sebastian. So,
Ominous. What a mess.
I murdered a man like
I
10
can't
minutes
believe
ago.
it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, we do. We do have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will
We
it
need
do
more
to turn
evil
him in
wizards
now?
in the world.
He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
For now.
We've both heard that before.
True.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health. Now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
Twin brother at that.
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right
Let me
thing.
kill Anne.
I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you,
She
Ominous.
definitely should not.
You're a good friend.
She's definitely not.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
You want to kill goblins with me? Do that. Well, anyway. Take that as a no. Jeez. Alright, We have an interesting... We have an interesting little position here. The final repository and everything like that is the final 4 missions, technically 3 missions that are like, you know, kind of the final battle, as I just said. We just beat Rockwood, who's the second main villain. We learned about Kadavra. I really don't want to do this yet, because I feel like it'll be long enough and pretty epic enough to have one more episode. But, I mean, I guess we could do... Here, let's go meet Poppy. I like Poppy. Let's go meet Poppy. And then we'll finish off on that. So we usually have 15 more minutes, so that's why I didn't really want to skip out. She is in Hogsmeade, right? Yes, she is. Don't set a fucking waypoint. Hi, puppy. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about breaking the mold for a week. Just chat for 15 minutes. Never finishes the entire runtime. What do you mean? We predominantly do.
It's not like her to forget.
Or we go too far. Or we go too far. Not too far. Not too far. That's the wrong way to put it. We go longer.
I didn't keep you waiting.
We rarely don't
Not
hit
at all.
2.5 hours.
I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send
He's
it.
fed up with it. I'm
She
not.
didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
That is not it. The one thing the only thing I would say, besides the fact that the main story is a good stopping point, I prefer when we go longer. Fair enough. It's easier to go longer, one, when we don't have a great stopping point like we do actually now, or people in... We have lots of people in chat, which we do. We've had a lot of people in chat overall, but it comes in waves, sometimes. Beyond that, just more time to try and make y'all laugh. There you go. But no, I feel like we've finished on time at least. It's easier to go longer when it isn't the first one of the day. I also think that it's easier to go longer when it's a game that I'm really interested in, right? Like, I've lost interest in this game over time, right? Like, if you go back to see the original episode, it's 4 hours long. I don't know, like I said, and as the poll is today, kind of lost interest, which is why I'm glad that we're kind of towards the end, and next episode will be the last. So it's easier when I'm really into the game, or at least, chat is really into the game. But, like, half the people watching the stream don't care about Hogwarts Legacy. They just... But there are exceptions, but for the most part, people don't really care about this game. And now I'm not really having an extreme amount of fun with it. So now we're in this crossroads. I'm gonna finish it, because we're so close to the end. So that's one part. We have reached a more natural stopping point. We're still gonna do this mission, whatever it is. And then... What else was said? What was it? I don't know. No, I wouldn't say. I'm not fed up with people or with chat. It's more of, like I just said, it's the game. I'll miss Hogwarts. Tommy Two Chins. I'm hyped for what the hell? Canuck Simulator? What is? Okay. Nice. I'm happy for you.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Canada Simulator? Nice. Oh, you're talking about Long Dark? Is that what you're saying?
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
Yeah, you do.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading.
Oh, yeah?
I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course.
Why would we do that?
Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
I'll fertile your egg. What? Eventually. Not yet.
Here we are.
Okay.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with.
You are
They
adorable,
likely
Poppy.
camped here and logged her patterns.
You can live in my new
Perhaps
world.
nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Well, alright.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
I said not
Hebrides
yet.
can be aggressive, but they're also clever.
Flower, jeez.
She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Whoa. Whoa. That is a boxable offense, Mike. Let's not be throwing around names like that.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready
gonna
when you are.
agitate this dragon as much as I possibly can.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh,
And
good.
no longer
It
has a
looks as if
collar.
She wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Or she didn't have one at all. Sup?
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
You could have given it back to her right now, but I
she
guess
doesn't seem
not.
to have spotted us yet.
Even though it looked right at me.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Do you think I can execute a dog?
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
I can. He's like, Poppy,
Reparo.
you do know that the egg no longer exists. I had one big breakfast.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah, Poppy, maybe let's not mess. I mean, no, you know, let's do it. Head to the pool. See you later. my pool is in my backyard. Imagine.
beg your pardon.
Imagine having to go to the
I
pool
don't imagine the poachers
instead of
fed her
existing
well.
next to it.
And from a distance, we probably look exactly like she does.
You have a good one. You have a good one. Bye, EJ.
What's your step?
Ow, my knees. Ow, my knees. Hey, it's one of those things I fought earlier, but it's much smaller.
Or just raring for a fight.
Wait, what was that?
What was what? Oh, that. Hey, Poppy, how did you hear that before it happened? Are dragon eyes normally purple? Going to a barbecue. Listening to Shakira's concert? I've been to Bank of America Stadium.
Over here!
Nailed it. Get fucked, nerd.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Well, this is
She's
useless.
making it easy.
Ow. We got direct impact by a fucking dragon.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Yeah, I
don't
got
suppose she
burned.
listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
Run. Banana phone.
We
Ah!
can get to the nest.
Don't. Bleh. I'm fine.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Go.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
A Dagon. I saw a Dagon. Sure you did, Grandma.
Why is every bridge here broken?
I wonder, maybe because there's a fucking dragon. Every day in London. Well, this and plus getting shanked.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Sup? Look, you're Eggy. She's back. Can I ride you? Why just Poppy? Completely leaving me alone. I don't think... Oh, she eats the egg! Cannibalism!
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Well, I mean, my suit is partially on fire and I'm about to die. But other than that...
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Well, I do think about dragons all the time. Alright, well, we can
Should we
head
head
back.
back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable.
Oh, don't worry. If you stand around me, they'll all die.
Sabotage their fighting ring.
Hey, yeah, you called him. He doesn't make
True.
wishes.
So why haven't they come after us?
Thank
It's not
you,
like
Flower.
them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't
This isn't
let
Timmy
things
Turner.
lie.
It's Tommy Two Chins.
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
What? I don't understand what you just said. But sounds good to me, Poppy. You're doing God's work, I think, maybe, possibly. Or maybe not.
How could I have been so blind?
How could you have been so blind? Wait.
New instruments are expensive, you know. Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Oh no, that's just a random black family. You guys have a good day. We. Ow. Not yet. Ugh. She's like, what? You can disable? Yeah, but not as disabled as Kevin. Anyway. Too lazy and healthy sometimes anyways, but it usually just pisses you off. Anyway, saying of things that need to be... there's no transition for that. Anyway, we're going to call it for this time. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. We'll be finishing up next time. It's likely that the Long Dark will replace this. I probably will. I'll probably dip my toesies into the Long Dark during the 12-hour stream at the end of this week on Friday. It may not be 12 hours. That's kind of like the overarching goal. It might be 10. It really depends on how, if you guys are there, if we get new people, or people talking in chat. It's going to be essentially just a naturally longer stream, like, with the intent. And we're going to swap games, normally we don't do that. So yeah, we're going to be swapping games occasionally. The boys might be there. They should be, at least some of them. I think Ethan's not available, so Power World is essentially dead. as it has been, but you know, like more officially. Long there's gonna be a free roam mode, so it'll be cool. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be playing. I do have the campaign. 12 hours of Kiwi. I know, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing on Friday. I'll probably get Kevin definitely, or not definitely, but I'll more than likely be able to get Kevin, maybe even a little bit of Cody in there. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Damn, nothing that's good. But if you have any suggestions for games you would like to see during that longer live stream, do leave that in the comments below. I'd love to see them. I already have a few ideas, and I think at some point, maybe next month, we're gonna take a week. We're gonna take a week where we take a break from all of our current series, do some random stuff, have a little bit of just like random fun for about a week, and then get back to our regular scheduled programming. Because, you know, I feel like we've been going on such a long trek of the same pretty lengthy games or series that kind of like in October when we only did spooky games, it'll be a nice break to have like just 1 week of full random whatever we feel like playing that day, you know? So I think that's a good idea. I don't know when we will do that. I guess you can also leave suggestions for that down below. Also, a new short was put up today, and shorts will be coming out for every single day for the next few days. So go watch those. Some of the members, which are you guys, besides Flower, some of you guys have already started watching those. And that was pretty cool to see, because when we had 2 members before, and none of them really watched anything, which is fine. But people are actually watching the membership videos. Otherwise, we'll be seeing you guys, hopefully, next time. If you want to subscribe and get us back to 1.38 thousand subscribers, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to hit 1,400 by my birthday, which is the 9th of June. We'll be doing a special stream for that as well. But other than that, I got nothing else for you. So you guys have a good night. We'll be seeing you, hopefully, next time, as I already said. I need to stop fucking repeating myself, you dumb idiot bitch. Boy. Tomorrow is Resident Evil, so come join us for that. Boom. Try to get membership, Flower. There you go. It's $2, Flower. $2 a month. And you can also have a star. She's like, I don't have $2 a month. What are you, crazy? And you know what? I respect that, Flower. You live in the entirety of the abyss of now it could be worse. You could be Embry and have an ad blocker. Try to rob a store. Like, all you need is like $20 and you got it for the whole year. So there you go. Anyway, that's not my problem. You deal with that. You do as you